everybody and welcome back to Monday Movie Hunting, the best way to start your week. I figured out, I feel like Josh has just flushed the toilet and now we can hear that noise. That will go in a moment. I have figured out the key to Mondays. Mondays are always tricky. I find Mondays like the hardest, probably day of the week. Obviously because at the start of the week everyone finds Mondays tricky, it's one of those things. And there's always more to do on Mondays. At work I would probably say, and then when I finish work I'm Monday movie hunting and everything like that. So I usually am in my work clothes when I'm filming this video, but I put on this hoodie which is Josh's hoodie. It's got this, where's the sticker? I don't know, I think it's a band one. So I was like, yeah, put this giant hoodie on, and I was like super comfy. I had a cup of tea. Now I'm filming this Monday movie hunting. I feel like that's like how I should always do Mondays, but anyway. So that's why I look super comfy, and this hoodie looks really big because it's big for Josh as well, so it's obviously going to be big for me. But it's Monday. 2 films come out today that I'm really excited about, and I've got a lot of films, well, a few films to talk about that I watched this week, and obviously next week, and loads of great stuff. So let's go to the Sainsbury's clips and then I'll be back. Let's go! So of course, it's Detective Pikachu. I'm so excited for this. I've heard great things about it. It looks fantastic. I love Pokemon as it is. Pikachu is my favourite Pokemon, which is often frowned upon if people ask me what's my favourite, because it's a bit obvious or a bit cliche, but I just love him. He's my favourite. I'm opening the plastic loudly, sorry, because it says special Pokemon trading card inside. So I'm going to open it. I'm super excited for this. Obviously it's Ryan Reynolds as well, which is great. It just looks fun and cute. Some other Pokemon look kind of weird, but I've heard great things about this, so I feel like it'll be okay. Here it is. Oh, coffee break. Corkscrew punch. Look at that. I'll take it out of the plastic. Let's open some more loud plastic. Okay. Here we go. It's kind of shiny, There we go. So that is the Pikachu card, which is cute. I'm super excited for this one. I definitely can't wait to watch it. I'll definitely watch it at the weekend, if not before the weekend, but definitely soon. I might take that sticker off the front though. Oh, is this gonna... I mean, I didn't really need to do this right now, but oh, it worked. Haha, there we go. Is that like, what's his name? Is it Mankey? Oh no. Is it Monkey? How do you say that one? This isn't, it's that weird mime guy. I don't know his name. We played Pokemon a lot like 2 years ago. Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon and stuff, and I was really into like looking up the stats and the names and this and the evolutions and and I kind of just, it's like left my brain, a lot of it. But obviously the new Switch Pokemon comes out in November, which I'm desperately excited for. I mean, I'm not 100% on the names of the games. We've got Sword and Shield, and I'm not 100% on the covers. I'm going to go with Sword because that's the one I prefer in terms of the colour of the Pokemon on the cover. And I guess Sword is kind of maybe cooler than Shield, I don't know. But I think it'll be amazing and I'm really looking forward to it. And I do have Let's Go Pikachu as well. Obviously they have Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. I picked Pikachu because, as I say, Pikachu is my favourite. Eevee, I do love those. It was a challenge, that decision, but I love Pikachu. And then the second film today is John Wick 3, which I enjoyed the first one a lot. I think it's a fantastic film. The second one I also really enjoyed, and so I'm hoping to enjoy this third one just as much. I've not heard a massive amount about it. I don't know much about it. I think this one I've seen some clips of, which is a little bit disappointing, but it was because YouTube kept advertising it a lot. So I have seen some clips of this, but very, very minimal. And I've seen some pictures and stuff. Like, I feel like it was advertised a lot, whereas this I haven't seen anything about it, which is how I usually like to do things. It says here includes 50% off John Wick Hex. I have no idea what John Wick Hex is. Who knows? But yeah, so those are the films today, and then I am picking up a TV show. I don't think I mentioned it last week maybe, or maybe not, and it is Young Sheldon series 2. I loved Young Sheldon. I watched Young Sheldon. I really liked it. Josh got me for Christmas. I had wanted to watch Young Sheldon for a while. However, I had never watched The Big Bang Theory. So you might wonder why I wanted to watch Young Sheldon, but I just did. I just thought that looked interesting to me. So I started watching Young Sheldon, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to watch Big Bang Theory. And then I watched Big Bang Theory, watched 11 seasons. I haven't watched season 12 yet because it's not on Netflix and it's not out on DVD or Blu-ray. As soon as it comes out, I do want to watch that. I loved it so much. We've been rewatching it a bunch. Like we watched so many episodes. It's probably one of the quickest things I've watched, like 11 seasons of it really quick. We then rewatched the first season of Young Sheldon when I could kind of get some more of the jokes and inside stories and stuff. So now I'm really looking forward to watching Young Sheldon 2. But at the moment we're watching Modern Family season 10, which you guys know I picked up last week. But the same thing with Modern Family season 10. I'm going to have to order it online because Sainsbury's don't seem to have the TV shows. But yeah, if you guessed these movies, you will get a point on the spreadsheet of which will be in this video. Last week, the gap for the spreadsheet was in the video, but was the spreadsheet there? It was not. So I apologise. So let's go to the spreadsheet, and I promise it's going to be there. It's going to be there. Let's go! Okay, so here we are at the spreadsheet. What's really weird about this week's spreadsheet is that a lot of people for the TV show mentioned Big Bang Theory season 12. So I got super excited. I was like, oh my god, I didn't even know it was coming out. Like, I haven't seen it yet. I was really excited. We've been rewatching Big Bang as well. Just desperate for the new season, and I think maybe it's coming out in America. Maybe around now, because I've just looked and it's not coming out here till November. So I'm just like, oh, but still, we've got Young Sheldon, so that's okay. But yeah, here is the spreadsheet of the people who guessed correctly this week. We have Sam and Alison on 4, Ben on 3, Mark on 20. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was like, wait a minute. I literally was here and then I've messed it up. It's been a moment. I've literally just been doing this sheet right now. Did guess correctly. Apologies. And Paul, I feel like I'm not sure now whether I've done this multiple times. Let's see how we get on. Gaz Movies on 5 and Ben on 3. Well, I feel like there may be a glitch here because I looked it up on my phone, but I do remember reading this comment and I just completely missed. And I feel like Wayne Blake, I'm not sure now. But anyway, don't let me know your thoughts yet. This is not that bit. We're not at that bit. Well, then, if you guessed correctly, that is awesome. Let me know if I missed anybody on the spreadsheet. Sometimes that happens, and it's not always 100% my fault. But yeah, well done if you guessed correctly, and let's head back to the other me. Okay, we are back. Let me look at what I watched. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure this was the first thing I watched, or else it's fine, yeah. Okay, I watched Endgame. I feel like I could probably, I don't want to spoil anything about Endgame. But in an actual spoiler discussion, I feel like I have a lot to say, but I desperately want to watch it again. I'm going to probably watch it again within the next 2 weeks at least. I just want to watch it again really soon, but obviously it's 3 hours long, so I need like a big window than a normal film. But I loved it. I gave it 5 stars, obviously. I think it's my favourite Avengers of the actual, the Avengers movies. It might be my favourite Marvel movie, but I need to watch it again and kind of look into it more. It was amazing, incredible. It's everything more than everything that I would hoped it would be. I watched Infinity War again, just pretty much before watching it. I watched Infinity War the weekend before, and I talked about that in my last week's video. And I thought, yeah, this is brilliant. I loved Infinity War. I gave it 5 stars. I was like, yes, I love this. And then what I didn't realise is how much more I loved Endgame than Infinity War. Like, now I feel like I obviously still like Infinity War. I give it 5 stars, still love it. But I don't like it as much now that as I thought I did, because I think Endgame is a lot better, personally. I mean, I've only seen Endgame once. I just kind of watched it, so I'm kind of off the hype of it. And there's a lot to take in, there's a lot to consider, there's a lot to think about. I'm hoping to do, well, I am planning to do a rewatch of all the Marvel movies from start to finish as well, because it's really, if you see Endgame, it kind of encourages that you want to like look into it more and just really delve into the timeline and stuff. So I really want to do that. But before I do that, I definitely want to watch Endgame again. I loved it. I thought it was amazing. It was sad, obviously, but it was amazing. I didn't know anything about Endgame. I hadn't seen any trailers. I hadn't seen any clips. I hadn't heard anything about it, which was absolutely perfect way to go into it for me. I'm actually going to watch the trailer for Endgame. Sometimes I like to watch the trailers after watching the movie, just to see kind of what I would have known and what experience difference it would have been, but I knew nothing about Endgame, and so there was a lot of surprises. There was a lot of different tones than what I thought. It was obviously amazing, completely. It's my favourite film of the year now, which, to be fair, there wasn't a massive amount of competition in the way for this year at the moment, to be honest. Last year, obviously, Infinity War came out. Infinity War wasn't my favourite film of the year. Last year it was hard to pick. At the moment this year, I'm not really struggling that much. Like, I have some favourites, but this is like a favourite by miles. So, you know, Endgame, it was amazing. I also watched Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile, which is the Ted Bundy film with Zac Efron, and it has a real number of people in, to be honest. This was good. This was interesting. I didn't know much about Ted Bundy. I didn't know much about the case or anything. And I hadn't seen, the Netflix documentary TV show. So I kind of found it interesting in terms of I wasn't sure necessarily always where it's going to go, because I didn't know where it's going to go. So that was interesting. I gave this 4 stars. I thought it was done well, and I don't know, it's a weird one, I suppose, because it's true, so it's kind of hard to, it's obviously a horrible situation I don't know, because it's kind of a weird one too. I wouldn't know if I would say that I enjoyed it, but I found it interesting and I thought it was done well and intriguing, so I did like that. And then I rewatched A Dog's Purpose, because obviously A Dog's Journey just came out. So yeah, I rewatched Dog's Purpose. I gave this 4. I think originally I looked on Letterboxd, I gave it 4.5, which might be generous last time, because I feel like I left the first time confused. I was always confused. I went into this not knowing much, which in this case, the rare case, I felt like that kind of jolted my viewing a bit the first time, because I didn't know, basically, A Dog's Purpose, within the first 10 minutes, it basically tells you that this is what this film is. It's this dog, and honestly, within 10 minutes, the dog dies 3 times, but not necessarily, it doesn't do it like that. But basically it shows this dog right early on, 3 times at the beginning, getting reborn and stuff and becoming a different dog, and you can see it's the same voice, the same inner monologue, but it's in a different dog's body. And for some reason I continue to find that kind of strange, and I reckon the second one's going to do that. And I really like the film. I gave it 4 stars. I really like it. It's cute, it's sweet, but I think I would maybe even give it 5 stars if it would just stick with one dog. And also I like all the, it does explore a couple of different dogs' lives, I guess, and I like them all. I feel like I could have enjoyed them all as a separate film. I don't know, I find it just a little bit weird. The end is a little bit weird for me. That bit kind of is the whole point of the film, though. That's the problem. It's not really the point of the film if you take that away. But I don't know. I really like the film, though. I really like the dogs. Really think it's cute. Love Dennis Quaid. Love the story of the kind of main story with Ethan and Bailey. I was like, I just watched this film and I forgot. Oh, I'm too low down now. I'm just gonna sit up really tall. Is this okay? No. Okay, we're gonna just go with this for a little minute. Bailey is the dog. So yeah, those are the films I watched. We're coming towards the end of the video, so it's okay if I sit down. I sat on my feet and I start getting pins and needles. I don't know if you do that sometimes. Now I'm looking at what I'm picking up next week, which I think is 1 film. Yeah, I've got 1 film down. 1 film next week. 100% know that you're all going to guess what it is. I reckon as well, if I looked into it, it's going to be another film. But I updated my list pretty recently, so I'm going to just do it. I'm just going to go with one film next week. Really excited about it. You'll definitely know what it is. But yeah, so let me know your guesses down in the comments below. And let me know if you've seen Detective Pikachu, or John Wick 3, or A Dog's Purpose / Dog's Journey, or Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile. I think that's the title. And of course, Endgame. I don't know I haven't actually really looked at the reviews for Endgame because I didn't look at it beforehand, obviously, because I didn't want to know anything. And I can't imagine somebody saying that they were disappointed, but maybe there must be somebody out there who might be. I just felt like, I don't know, I really liked it. It was really, really good. So I was super, super happy with that. But yeah, thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Sorry that I'm like so short now and in the comfiest of outfits, but I don't really think that's much to. I'm trying to find the hood. It's not gonna work. I have too much hair to find the hood. Oh, the hood's all in on itself. What is going on? Let's see, it's a really big hood is why this is causing me such grief. Okay. Ooh. This is like the hugest hood. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next week when we pick up one movie. Goodbye!